Hello guys, Ramon here. In this video I'm going to benchmark Dying Light on a single GTX 1070. As always, this is a digital recording at 60 frames per second, which is done on an external recorder. So what you will see in this video will be pure performance. I'm using my old Core i5 2500, which is overclocked to 4.8 GHz. There we are. The system has 16 GB of memory, and the graphics card is a single GTX 1070, a KFA2 model, KFA2 make, EX model to be exact. Latest FOSS were installed, and it is also overclocked in order to be boosting at 2 GHz. We will verify that at the end of the video. This benchmark will be a custom gameplay session, which I will benchmark with fraps. I will gather frame rate data and we will see the basic result in this file and some analysis at the end of the video. So let me launch the game. Options first, 1080p resolution, everything is at high settings. I'm keeping the view distance at under H for all my runs so far, but the problem is that this is a new game version. I have not benchmarked this game version ever, so okay, yes, let me not use NVIDIA PCSS, NVIDIA HBAO Plus. I believe these are the exact same settings that I used on my GTX 970 video. They only added this one, so I am good to go. I will keep these settings for now and maybe make a maxed out version later.
Reckon is so desperate he's ready to deal with the devil himself, Rise. And since I'm supposed to determine whether or not Rice is the one who stole the GRE's secret document, well, this is the perfect opportunity.
I'm starting the benchmark.
Crane, can you hear me?
Jade? Yeah, I copy. Something wrong?
No, it's Listen, Crane, we all appreciate what you're doing. And I know you're doing it to redeem yourself. Because Amir died saving your life.
Look, I'm doing it because if we don't get antizin from Rice, people will start to die.
You know, I met Amir right after the outbreak. I didn't know him for that long, but he was the best, most decent man I've ever known. But I just want you to know...
Crane, it's Lena.
Go ahead.
We found 2 more vials of that fake antizin. Reckon it's boiling mad.
Yeah, I'll bet. How's Bahir?
He's stable, but if we'd gotten to him 10 minutes later, he wouldn't be. This stuff is lethal, Crane. Putting them out of business is your #1 priority.
Right, understood. Oh, fuck.
Why are the chicks with their tits hanging out during the zombie apocalypse? Everybody was naked. What the fuck? Holy shit, look at this guy.
Okay, Raheem, I'm here.
Make sure they see you and know who you are. You don't want to sneak up on them. That's a good way to catch a bullet.
Wish me luck, kid.
Good luck, brother. You're going to need it.
He looked at me funny.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Hands up! What the fuck do you want?
I'm here to see Rice. Brecken sent me.
Brecken? That asshole in the tower? Alright, what does he want?
I've come to make a deal.
What kind of deal?
The kind I make with Rice, not with his flunkies.
Alright, let him through. This ought to be entertaining.
How long have we been friends, Osman? We have been friends for a very long time. That is why I'm so surprised that you would steal from me.
Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Now I give you a choice. Very simple. Your right hand or your left? Left. Was that my left or your left? You have the look of the tower about you. What do you want?
I'm here to make a deal.
A deal. For Antazin, no doubt. Desperate times. And what do you offer in return? Your services? Your loyalty? Perhaps I should take both.
Talk to Karim. He's one of ours. Do what he asks of you, and Rise will consider giving your people some antizin. Understood?
I don't seem to have a choice.
Perceptive.
Okay, this is the end of the benchmark. Quite faster performance than the GTX 970. 120 frames per second. I believe I had around 80 frames per second average on the 970 run, so we have a 50% performance increase. Not a huge CPU limit from what I saw, just a little bit. The GPU usage is not exactly maxed out. It is at 98%, 97%, some drops. It could be a little faster on a better processor, but not by much. Frame rate and frame times seem to be very good. The CPU usage is crazy. It has always been crazy with this game, and the viewing distance is not maxed out. I think I will have to do a maxed out version of this benchmark for reference with better CPUs in the future. CPU times are fine. RAM usage at 5.3 gigabytes. GPU temps are fine also. 2 GHz throughout the run, no problems here. Memory usage is at 3.9 gigabytes, quite high, but not enough to cause any trouble for the GTX 1070. Dying light ultra very high. What? GTX 1070 plus okay. At first glance, we have a very decent average frame rate, as MSI Afterburner indicated, a little above 8 milliseconds, very little stuttering, and the variability at 1.5 milliseconds is also a very good number. There are quite a lot of spikes in the frame times, however, but they are ranging in very low frame time thresholds, so overall the performance is very good. How much was the comparable? 99.1, not bad at all. Time spent beyond 16.7 milliseconds is absolutely zero. The GTX 1070 has no problem with this game. It seems the histogram is giving me the finger, but I will still love it because the frame times are quite decent, most of them below 10 milliseconds, a very good performance indicator, however you see it. The chart of the frame times without comparison. Frame rate chart, quite decent. It is funny how the cutscene in this game is the heaviest of them all. It was very heavy on the GTX 970 as well. Min, max and average frame rates also quite good. .5 milliseconds for the variability and 0.2 for the stuttering, very nice. The percentile, the 19th percentile is at 11.7 milliseconds, excellent performance, and the curve is also quite good. This graph does not want to play along, does that a lot of times, but that's okay. Comparable frame rate, variability and stuttering with not significant difference, so overall we have a very steady performance for this game on this system with minimum CPU limits, if you can even call it that. So this is the end of another benchmarking video, my friends. I will see you on my next one. Take care.